Hello everyone, this is Danial and you're watching my channel Teaching with Danial. This is the video of my course Product Design and Development or New Product Design and Development Part 1. So let's just quickly jump into the slides. Okay, so this is the first slide. It says Product Design and Development. Actually there are three things happening over here. Number one is product, number two is design, and number three is development. So what is product? Product is something which is in use or which is used by a human, machine, or any artificial intelligence. So, for example, there's a wood lying or on the road, right, and serving purpose to none. So, a person comes up, cut it into a way a person can set it and put it on a pavement. So now this wood is serving a purpose. So this is now a product. Now, what is design? Design is a solution. This is a very fancy term, often used by fashion world. That, for example, I'm wearing a shirt and there's a new shirt comes up, and I say that it's a good design. So actually, that company is giving you a solution to you were bored of what you were wearing, you were bored of the color, you were bored of the pattern, you were bored of the silhouette or the shape of the outfit, so that you were bored of many other things. So that company is giving you a new alternate, a better solution, a better design. Also, we can understand this that if someone has never seen a door and is asked to design a door, now that person will obviously that have some basic concept of door, that this is a door and it opens like this, right? You go, you do this, and the door is open, and it's open from one side, like it opens up and closes. So this was the first door concept with this L handle. Now the second design comes up with that round doorknob, which was like easy for the human hand and quick to grab and open the door. Now this is a design. And now there's this guy sitting up in 2020 or in the future or wherever, and then that guy designed the door with better security. For example, he has put a camera or on the top of the door with facial recognition software. So the person when comes up, that spatial or artificial intelligence recognize the person, that this person belongs to this area or is allowed to pass from this door. This door slides open or in this way or this way. So now this is also a solution, means a better design. Now if I take the same definition to cars, you see like there's a model of Mercedes or Audi or BMW or let's say Toyota Corolla, right? There's a new model comes up and you see now, just considering the shape, people say that it's a very good design, but that's not a design. If that design is serving you a purpose, for example, better aerodynamics, right? Better appeal to eye, long-lasting color, and better functionality, then it will be a good design. Otherwise, it's just the shape which is good. That was design. The third part is development. Development is very simple. It's a process. It's a set of activities from one stage to the final stage. So that process is called development. So this is the basic definition of product design and development. Now coming to the second slide, which says that a definition by the experts that product development is the set of activities beginning with the perception of the market opportunity and ending in the production, sale, and delivery of the product. It's a very fancy definition. Let's not go into the specific details, but I can tell you that the sector, because it's a development, means it's a set of activities. For example, if you have to cook or bake or let's say make a milkshake, right? You need ingredients, that's one activity. Finding that ingredient is also an activity. Now cutting that ingredient into equal proportions, that's an activity. To blend it using a blender is an activity, and to pour into a glass and serve it in a very presentable way, it's an activity. So all these activities, and when we combine it, it's a set of activities and that phase the development process. And it says the market opportunity. So what is market opportunity? Market opportunity is that there is a need, demand, or want in the market. What needs, when wants and demand we'll discuss in our later slides. But if you think that there is a specific need for a specific people or specific target market or specific company, and you identify that problem or need, that opportunity, and you grab that opportunity and make a product for that, it's actually a product development. And then ending in the production, sale, or delivery. So once the product is produced, now it's time for sale, delivery of the product. That's another arena, whole different arena. But we will be discussing all of that in our future videos. So now the next slide, it says that new product design. So remember, there is a product design and there is new product design. So the point number one says that every organization has to design, develop, and introduce new products as a survival and growth strategy. So every organization means, yes, every organization, every sort of business, even if it's a product oriented business or a service oriented business. Product is that you buy lace from the market and open it up and eat it. That's a product. And service is, for example, your stitching service or laundry service, or restaurant, they serve you food. That is a delivery service. So these are service industry, and those are product, which is like ready to deliver and ready to for you to buy. So every organization has to develop a product because of the two reasons, either for survival, and then the two is for growth. Let's take an example of potato chips. You were the first person who invented this potato chips, and it comes up in the market. And there was this whole city. Now the 100% market share is of you because you're the only one giving that product. Now suddenly, let's say a competition comes up and giving you another sort of the same potato chips but in different shapes. So now your share is divided, but because of probably you have a more loyalty to your customer, you might still sell 70%, but the rest of the 30% population is actually buying your competition product. So now imagine that now there are, if you're not improving or not developing new products, now imagine that there are more customers. Example, 10 competitors. Now, for example, 10 competitors drive into the same market where you are. And now your market share is now limited to 10%, probably lower than that, because your customers have seen that you're not improving and nothing new is coming from your brand. So you are limited now, and probably you're doomed, and it's the survival area. Now, what is growth? Now, if you develop something good, that means you are putting yourself ahead of your competition. So if there was a product design engineer, product designer in your company, he says, we have developed salty lace or salty potato chips, but there are competitions which are coming up. So let's develop new product and add a flavor of, let's say, tomato flavor or vinegar flavor, right? And then launch into the market. With this, you'll be able to get the complete market share all the time, because your customer is coming back to you because you're offering them something new, and this way, with the current product and with the new products, you are growing. So that is your growth strategy. So point number 2 is product design and conceptualization of an idea about a product and transformation of the idea into a reality. Again, it's finding the right need. It starts with development. It starts with the idea or concept, and it turns into a development, and at the end it comes into the reality, whatever you have thought of previously in your mind. The third point is the transformation of the idea. So that idea to the actual product needs a specification about the product it is prepared. A specification means for which kind of target group. That means people who will be buying your product, the people who you are targeting to sell your product. This one area, this one specification, what kind of psyche they belong to, the demographics they belong to, what are their age brackets. So this is the area where we have to prepare, and these are the specifications for product development. So this was new product design. The next slide, it says that need of a new product design. So if I ask you that why there is a need of new product design, so organizations are required to design the new products for the following reasons. Number one, to be in the business for a long time. As I've explained in my previous example of potato chips, if you improve, if you give more flavors and come up with new products to your customers, you will be sustained longer in the market. And point number two, to satisfy unfulfilled needs of the customer. Automobile example. Let's say you are driving a car, right? And it's a good car, it drives fast, but suddenly you feel that sometimes when you're turning the car, it skids, right? Now, point is, you don't want this. This is not your need or your want that on the speed of 80 kilometers per hour you're driving and you're turning in the shift. It's not your need, but now this area is a problem. Your competitor, for example, your Toyota and Honda identifies it, and they say 90 on the speed of 90. If you turn your car, it doesn't skid, or 100 plus, it doesn't skid. So that is the area that unfulfilled needs. It doesn't need to be fulfilled, but unfulfilled needs are there always. To fill that, you need to develop a new product. Also, if I give you an example, that imagine there was no car. You develop a car, right? It's very fast, it's very good, and it's of engine and everything. It is windows and everything, but everyone is good in that. But now there's no AC in it, and there was this need of AC, but no one has actually identified. So those are like unfulfilled needs. Okay, so now coming to the next point, it says too much competition in the existing product line. As I've explained in my Lay's example, if there are 10 competitors come into the market with the same product, you lose your market share. So too much competition is an area when you really have to develop your new product. Second, then the next point is the company's existing product line. Sometimes your existing product line is so bored that people are actually fed up of your name. Lay's is fine. I buy Lay's, very good. Potato chips, very good. But actually, I'm bored of it. I need to give excitement to my brand and product line. That's why I need to develop a new product. Now, next point, the profit margin is on the decline. You are growing, everything is good. Raw material is coming at the same, let's say, on the price where you were very comfortable, gaining, let's say, 50% of your profit, 50% of your, let's say, selling price. That was your profit. But now the raw material prices increase, taxes has been implemented, but you cannot increase your price or the sale price. So definitely you lose the market. So what you do, you develop a new product, probably with the same ingredient, but just a hint of a change, and launching it to market in a better, let's say, in a better price, in an increased price, and you'll get more profit margin. So that's one area why you need develop a new product. The classic example is shampoo, right? If you buy a shampoo, that's good. There was Sunsilk, good. Sunsilk was good. For example, Head and Shoulder, not Sunsilk, but let's say Head and Shoulder, right? It's a dandruff-oriented shampoo, the clear dandruff, Head and Shoulder. But they come up with this another product that was Head and Shoulder menthol. Again, unfulfilled need to increase market share, and the profit was on decline. So just adding a mint into the shampoo, they are gaining profit. Now, the next point, the company's existing product line becomes saturated and the sale is on the decline. Is the same concept I've explained before, that there's more competition, and then your customer is actually fed up of your own product, then you actually develop a new product to fulfill the need and increase your profit. Sales are declining, you change the packaging. That's also part of product development. Change the marketing tactics, the overall look of the product. That is you're changing. Last, if you do not obsolete your product, you will be obsolete from the market. Is the saying that if If you think that your product is satisfied and you're selling good, dear, it's not good. One day you will fall. For, for every rise there is a fall. So that means you have to improve, you have to innovate, you have to come up consistently with new product development, because if you do not do it, your competition will go above you, you lose market share, and you'll be obsolete, and at the end of the day you'll be eradicated from the market. So thank you very much for this session. I will see you in the next part, and till then, take care and peace.